This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports here, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, Sports to the Bone family? Welcome back to another show, man. Alright, so we want to take a look at a couple of T20 World Cup games that were played earlier this morning. Yeah, man, we had high flyers Pakistan. They continued to assert their dominance in the World Cup so far. Right? They had a very easy and convincing victory over Namibia. And we also see where South Africa, they helped to put one of West Indies' foot through the door as a regard to exiting the tournament. Mathematically, they are still in with a little shout, but you know, the task is even bigger right now, seeing that South Africa would have gone ahead and would have managed to secure victory over Bangladesh. So we're going to be taking a look at how both games went. But you know, we're going to start things off with Pakistan. Funny enough, it's actually weird to see that we are talking about a Pakistan team being so consistent and, you know, scoring runs, taking wickets, being effective in the field. Usually Pakistan is a team that they don't usually do too well in tournaments. You know, they will have a good team going in, and then, you know, when they are in the tournament, things just start to fall apart. But it seems as if everything is working well for them. They have one of the best opening pace bowler right now in the game, in Shaheen Shah Afridi, bowling his left arm fast. You know, like getting the ball to move around and thing. You know, the batting, Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam at the top there doing extremely well for them. So we're going to be zooming in on the players that were exceptionally good today. Right? Babar Azam, he won the toss and he decided that, you know, they were going to chance it at batting first, because moving into the semi-final, you're not always going to win the toss, and you want to try and secure a victory having batted first, so you can get a little confidence, you know, within yourself, saying that it can be done. I know that the quality of the team or teams that they are going to face in the next round will be, you know, better, but at least they would have batted first and they would have gotten a victory out of that. So Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan, they went out there, and I must say that they were in good form. They batted extremely well, my viewers and subscribers. We're talking about taking it to the bowlers. You know, 189 is what they got for two. Yeah, so the team in total got 189 for two. They started off a bit slowly, but as the innings went on, especially Mohammad Rizwan, you know, when Babar Azam got out, he really took it to the bowlers, took them to the cleaners, one would say. You're probably not as an entertaining, probably the hitting wasn't as entertaining as what we saw from Jos Buttler yesterday, but you know, it was good hitting nonetheless. Rizwan, he got 79 of 50 deliveries. So, you know, as I said, at one point in time he was going slower than a runner ball, but he really stepped it up, and you know, we see finishing off with 79 50. Babar Azam, he got 70 49 deliveries. Yeah, man, so 70 49 deliveries before he was dismissed. I think he went caught behind, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I don't remember how he got out, but yeah, man, he got 70 of 49 to help lead the way. And with those two heavy total at the top, you can imagine that somebody would have, you know, came in the middle order there and would have done some work to make sure that the team sort of get a good total. And that work was done by, you know, Mohamed Hafiz. Coming into this World Cup, he wasn't in any sort of form. You know, they must be happy to see that the professor, as they call him, went out there and was able to get some runs on the board. So he ended up with 32. Yeah, man, he got 32 of 16. So it's not like he went at a runner ball. He was able to up the ante and really continue, you know, where the openers would have left it. You know, where Babar Azam would have left it. So, you know, the funny thing about it, you know, Babar Azam, I think this is his third half century of the tournament thus far. I think this is their fourth game. So one of the games, you know, he didn't get an half century, but he has been very good, very well. He's up there as regards to the scoring of the runs. Jos Buttler is up there also. You know, that century that he got yesterday really pushed him up. But you know, even though Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan, those guys are not scoring centuries, but they consistently get good half century. And you know, when you're in a T20 game, that is what you want. Knowing the tendency of Pakistan to collapse, you want one of those guys to bat deep and to get 80, 90 or even 100. You understand? But so far it has been working for them, where Babar Azam and Rizwan go out there, take the attack to the bowlers, and then hope that the middle order will come in and do their thing. Zaman is also there. We know he can hit the ball. Hafiz is there and things. So you know, they are doing well. They are doing well. You know, I don't know how many persons going in would have had Pakistan doing so good at this point. You know, if we watch T20 cricket, we would know that they have a good unit. But because we know the tendency, just like West Indies, you know, they have a tendency to like to slip up in when it is important. Winning all these 4 games is all good and fine, you know, but just like England, if the fact that they would have won all 4 games doesn't give you anything. It allows you to qualify, yes, and move to the next round, but it doesn't give you any sort of trophy or any title. So they will need to kind of replicate these sort of performances as they go on, you know, try and see what can happen in the semi-finals, make it to the finals and thing, you know, because at the end of the day, if you manage to win all of your group games and you go on and you don't manage to go all the way, then you know, it might not even make any sense. But we have to give them props because they are doing extremely well. And in today's game, the only weak part, or you know, the only part that the coach maybe can say, well, we need to tighten up there, was Afridi. You know, he was fast as usual. He was attacking, but you know, he went for some runs. He wasn't able to pick up any wickets. I think he ended up yeah, he went for some runs, man. I think he went for about 36, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. David Wise, well, let me give you the bowling for the next team first. He got 1 for 30, you understand, and he was the only man that was able to really trouble. He got the ball moving around, nipping around, and you know, he had a couple of the batsmen playing some fast shot. I think he is the one that he actually got up Babar Azam. Yeah, man, so that is how the bowling went for them. Now, in terms of Pakistan, as I said, Afridi, his bowling wasn't on point today. He bowled 4 overs for 36 runs without picking up a wicket. You know, even in the last over, I was overstretching bowling. I think I saw him bowl a big no ball. So that is something that, you know, they will want him to start to tighten up going in to the final game. The good thing about it is that, you know, he's not a man that is short on confidence. And you know, another good thing about this performance is that they're all-rounder. They're bowling all-rounder. His name is slipping me now, but I'll let you know as soon as I remember. You know, the bowlers are doing very well. You understand? The bowling all-rounder that they usually want to use for their first change. Hassan Ali is there. You know, he was able to, well, they actually asked him to open the bowling with Shaheen Shah Afridi today, just to start to get his confidence up. It worked for him. He came in, pick up a wicket, and you know, things looking good for Pakistan going in, man. If they want, I think they have 1 more game, so if they want to make any sort of change or fumble with anything, then you know, they can do that. They made sure that they didn't make much changes going up against Namibia today, just to confirm, you know, that they are in. So kudos to them. You know, Hassan Ali, as I said, he got a wicket. Haris Rauf bowling with good pace once again got 1. Khan got 1. So the wickets were actually shared. So that is how Pakistan were, you know, that is how they were able to take apart man, Namibia. I think they won convincingly, won by about 40 something runs, I think. So kudos to them. Now in the game, that a game was played earlier before that, you know, that is the game that would have helped to sink West Indies. South Africa, they ran past Bangladesh easy. Yeah, man, they ripped them to thread. They ripped them to pieces. They actually bowled out Bangladesh for 84, I think is what they bowled them out for. Rabada and Henrik Nakia, those 2 guys, they really turned it up today. They bowled with good pace. They maintained good line and length. You understand? And they were very effective. Both of them got 3 wickets apiece. And that is how Bangladesh ended up at 84 all out. So 3 wickets apiece for those guys. Shamsi bowling his trickery, his spin, got 2 wickets. And another bowler got 1 wicket. You understand? So that is basically how things went for Bangladesh. Shakib Al Hassan, you know, too bad they had to do without him. Based on what I'm hearing, he's injured. So you find that they had to go there and do what was required of them. It's just that they would have missed his 4 overs and his batting there in the middle. The top scorer for them would have been I think Moeedi Hassan. He's the one that top scored with for them for 27. Yeah man, so nothing much, just 27. And when South Africa went in, they were able to easily tick that score off. Temba Bavuma, the captain, he remained not out on 31, while Van der Dusen got 22. So those are the 2 teams that won this morning. South Africa walking past Bangladesh very easily, and Pakistan continuing to show their dominance. You know, it would be good to see Pakistan win this T20 World Cup. You know, it would be good for cricket. I think they would have won. They would have won before, you know, but it would be good to see them win, because at West Indies, it's not going to happen for West Indies this time around. And India, the pre-tournament favorites, going to be tough for them to go through. Still possible. You understand? If they fight and go through, then they expect them to do well in the semis and make it to the final. But if Pakistan is able to continue like this, then it's a good look. The only thing about this, my viewers and subscribers, just like when we see our West Indies players performing, you know, we are wondering if they are going to slip up. This is the sort of thing that Pakistan is known for. But I guess the group of players, the group is different. So one would expect that, you know, they will continue in this good run of form. You know, they have something good working for them. You know, Babar Azam, Mohamed Rizwan, Fakhar Zaman, Mohamed Hafiz, all of these guys, you know, doing their work. The bowlers, you know, doing their thing. So it's a good unit. It's a good time for them to win the World Cup. Can I imagine Matthew Wade, Matthew Hayden going down there to work with Pakistan, and Pakistan winning this World Cup? Boy, the Aussies wouldn't stop. They wouldn't stop, boy. They would be known as the greatest leaders and coaches and all of that. But yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, the T20 World Cup is going good thus far. Some of the big hitters that were expected to really turn up, they haven't turned up just yet. And you know, we are still waiting to see what they will bring. But we're gonna talk some more about this you know, this run of form from Pakistan and also England a little later on. You know, as I said, we'll be live. Yeah man, we'll be live around about 6 p.m. this evening. So remember guys, tell a friend to come onto the platform and come have some conversation with us. The panel will be open. Persons will be allowed to come on and voice their concerns. You know, I will not just be seated there and telling you this, telling you that. I'm going to give you a chance to interact, get your opinion out there. You know, so that is basically it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. Not going to pull it out any longer. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Guys, please remember to like and share. And if you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I didn't even remember to say we are now at 6K subscribers. That is 6,000 people following the movement, being a part of the family. You understand? So just continue to share as we close in on that goal of 10K subscribers. Big up on yourself. I'm out.